right to this 84 area. That could be a tiny short if you're interested in that. Otherwise, it needs to be a breakdown and getting underneath here. Of course, if we open up and come down and test this RTH high, that very well can be a long coming back out of this range. If we get under this range here, this could be a short to yesterday's POC, this type of deal. So when we come to this purple dot, which is last week's high, I'll probably load my dollar. Like, okay, because this would be a great place if it came and retested this RTH high. So a few scenarios here, right? Let's go ahead and drink. I don't want that. I want this. Comes here, gets back up over this little range that this small time range, or I need to remove that from being green. Or do we slam back in, come back up in here, and continue our journey? I'd actually prefer the short. So now this long can still happen. This thing can push down even a little bit. It could even come to here and then come up. And this is still that long. So got to be careful here. So this thing comes up into here, comes back into this zone here. That's a long, and we know we got a backside. You don't have to take it, but that's still almost a 10 pointer if that happens. We'll wait. Do I get it? If I do, I'll take it. If I don't, I won't. That would be your 57 entry right there. Stop like 1 point underneath it or something, just a small little stop, and give last week's high and last week's high plus the fact that we double tapped RTH high. We're starting to maybe have some evidence of laddering up. It's an early adopter trade. Had this really cleared up into here and then came back, I'd have probably taken it. So, but if you took it, just have a small paper cut loss, stop loss there. And back to the drawing board if it gets you out. So if you're long, just know it's you either. So if you took the 57 long, the goal is just TP here if you wanted. Where's price going to bounce back into my face most likely? Well, most likely it's going to bounce back into there if it gets there. The 57 with a 1 point stop loss wasn't horrible, and certainly mapped out to our entry here. This would still be a great place to TP on a difficult day. And what I mean difficult day, we're opening up at the all-time high. That's a tough place to trade. We got our mapped out long. I mean, almost to the exact drawing I gave you. Almost the exact drawing, which is fun. All right, as we are here in the silver bullet hour, it just reiterates to me the power of keeping a runner. This was our 57 long here, and the power of just keeping a runner. I told my group, anyone still long, just move your stop to under this strong level right here that already had a nice bounce, attacked again, and then push through. So it shouldn't need to revisit this strong level. But what do I know? All I know is that if you're still long, move your stop here. So what about our basic core strategy? The first 3 bounce levels you learn at our Core Strategy Academy. Well, as we mapped out at the opening, if you wanted to take a small short here, you could. On Zoom, we were talking about that this is where price was going to bounce back into your face. I would not have taken that as a short because we were looking for longs. If you were looking for longs only, your 2 best entries today were here and here, which is the second bounce level you learn at the Core Strategy Academy. Be on the lookout for the next set of entries that will be published tonight at microstrader.com under Battle Plan.